Hey everybody, this is Scott at Sketchy's Garage, and today we're going to talk about last night's episode of Street Outlaws. We're going to just get right into it. We're going to talk about the 405 show first. They determined the final 5 guys going to America's List. It was a really good episode. There's just a couple bullet points I want to talk about on it. First thing I want to talk about, does Ryan seem like he's Big Chief's kryptonite? It seems like Big Chief just can't get it all the way together against Ryan. Looks like he's got a car fast enough to beat him, but sometimes he'll run into a red light or something else. You guys tell me what you think about, can Big Chief get around Ryan, and maybe we'll see that in America's top 20 list. That'd be really neat to see. Next thing we'll talk about is Dominator. Over the last couple weeks, he's made leaps and bounds and improvements. He's been looking really good. He came up a little bit short of making the list. I hate that for him, but he's the type of guy that's going to keep to the grind, and I think we're going to see a lot more of him. It should be interesting. The last thing I want to talk about from that show, Monza made the comment after a race saying he's just ready to pack it up until after winter. Do you guys think that reflects his feelings towards street racing, or do you think he was just disappointed with his outcome, or is that his current full outlook on street racing? Okay guys, we're going to go ahead and move into America's List. They got started last night. It was just like kind of showing us the rundown of what's going on. They gave us a couple cliffhangers of races that are to come. It looks like we're going to get to see some really good matchups. I can't wait. I'm super excited. I'm super stoked. If you guys are too, go ahead and hit the like button right now. The couple things I want to talk about, we'll go ahead and run across them real fast. What do you guys think about the chases a race on a flashlight? To me, I'm all for it. I would like it either way. If it was the arm drop with no chases a race, I think that'd be really cool too. Just glad that they're mixing it up, making it a melting pot of basically of all the racers and the way they do it and how they do it. I would actually think it'd be really cool if the pair before you got to choose the kind of race that you had, that the next pair had. So I don't know. I like stuff like that. You guys tell me in the comments below what you think. The next thing I want to talk about is anybody missing from the list. Me personally, 12 more people that should be on the list, but that's just me. I just like so many guys and girls out there. There's so many people that put in hard work. To me, the list is hard to just narrow it down to the 20 people. I think like a top 32 list would be meant. That's just my opinion. You guys tell me what you think. Last night, kind of when they was going through the rundown, they had a bunch of recaps of prior shows, and there was a lot of MSO 405 racing that's happened in the past, and there was really good episodes, really good racing. You know, it looked like everybody was just wilding out. It was really awesome to see. I'm hoping that the America's Top 20 list will bring the same thing, and just be an awesome sight. Next thing I want to talk about is the Bird Brothers. I equate the Bird Brothers like your crazy uncle that you like to hang out with because he's a blast, but you know you're going to get in trouble. For some reason, them guys just, I don't know, they crack me up. I like them. They're funny. They just seem to be a ball. You guys tell me what you think. Next thing I want to talk about is, when does the race start? And I mean, the Brian Chucky Davis thing is kind of a perfect example. As soon as they rolled into the coin toss, you can tell he was playing mind games with Brandon James. So my question to you guys, when does the actual race start? Does it start at the coin toss? Does it start at the trailer? Does it start at the burnout box? Does it start at the starting line? You guys let me know. They showed us a little bit of sneak peek. It looks like there's still a little bit of a rift between Birdman and Bobby Ducote. I kind of equate it to the Jeff Lutz and Doc. I think there's always going to be a little bit of animosity there. I think it's good. I think they like each other, but they don't like each other, if that makes any sense. You guys tell me in the comments below what you think. Next thing I want to talk about is the starting line wave-ins. There was a kind of a hot topic there about how many times, not really so much how many times someone should be waved in, but if basically it gets down to if you can bump in or not. And it does make it unfair for a non-turbo car because they can't bump in like a turbo car. They don't have, most of them don't have bump boxes. So to get waved in, to roll in, it's a different procedure altogether. And I think the way the solution they came up with is good. I think it'll work out. Hopefully it won't be an issue. I just want to get you guys' comments, see what you think on that issue. Okay, everybody, the next question I got for you guys is, who do you guys think is going to win this thing? Who's going to be the top dog? Me personally, I think it's either going to be Axeman or Jason Cantu. Axeman's got a really fast car. It's consistent. He can make a lot of passes with it. It stays together for him, it seems like. And that's what you need in races like this. Jason Cantu, I just look at that guy and he's got a hunger to him that I don't see in some of the other guys. He's willing to take a chance here and there to get a win, and that's really important, and I believe it's going to pay off for him. You guys tell me in the comments below who you think is going to be the number one top dog. And next question I got for you guys is, if you had the choice between the flashlight chases a race or the arm drop no chases a race, which one would you choose? Me personally, I would go with the arm drop chase is not a race, just because the flashlight and the chase is a race. The flashlight's kind of small, and you got to be focused on the flashlight and the driver next to you, to whereas if it's an arm drop, you know, you got a vision of about like this that you need to keep track of, and then the driver beside you. So it should definitely be interesting. I can't wait to see. It looked like maybe Sean in the Murder Nova tried to jump a little bit. We'll see if that worked out for him or not. The next thing I want to talk about, are they going to end up making it too campy? And what I mean by that, you know, they got the call-out deal, and it showed them all running around and avoiding each other. Is that going to make it, like I said, just too campy, kind of silly, or is it going to be good for TV? You guys let me know in the comments below. The last thing I want to talk about is the chip draw. JJ and Midget ended up pulling each other, and Ryan and Chief ended up pulling each other. How do you guys feel about them swapping chips and making it to where the two teams didn't race each other? Me personally, I like that they did that. That's just me, because I hate for one team to get knocked out by their own team. But I can see the other way too, to where it should be what you drew is what you drew. But it seemed like all the drivers was pretty much well okay with it. And I think most racers, that's their mentality. And the last thing I want to talk about is the ketchup crisis. I don't know if you guys know this, but there's going to be a mass shortage of ketchup. But don't worry, I got a problem, or a solution to your problem. Next time you're eating french fries, don't grab the ketchup. Just get yourself some buffalo sauce, and you'll never eat ketchup on a french fry again. That's my spiel. Hope you guys have a good one.